everybody, welcome back. I am going to finish off and maybe make a video or maybe more than one using Photoshop now. I've got my image, I did everything I could in PixInsight, and I'm going to touch it up or do some more stuff with Photoshop. But I don't, this I'm just playing around with, so there's not one thing I do all at once, so it's not going to be in any certain order. Let me make the screen a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. Here's my image. And the first thing I want to do is a smart sharpen, and I'm going to do a smart sharpen of the entire image here. So I'm going to make another layer. I just made a background layer down here. I just dragged it. This is, I find, the easiest way. Probably not the best, but it's quick and easy. Come over here to filter, sharpen, smart sharpen. And it actually gives you a little preview window up here of what's going on. And I'm going to make the amount, I'm going to leave it at 193. It may be something else when you first open it up, but this is the last thing I used at 193. And 193. And radius, I'm going to leave it 0.7. And I'm going to reduce the noise, get on to 80. And I'll press OK. And I like to make separate layers when I do this so I can turn them on and off so you can see exactly what happened and exactly what it did. There's about 6 or 7 things I like to do in Photoshop typically with an image once I get it. After I do everything in PixInsight, that is. And it's chugging away in the Smart Sharpen. The Smart Sharpen takes a little while because it does a lot. And I'll show you what it did. Okay, I'll get 0 in it. Now here's what it looks like right now. I got it really zoomed in quite a bit. So I'll take a look at this. And let me turn it off. So you can see how it took a lot of that noise away. Now I'm going to do something I normally don't do, and that is I'm going to do it again. So I'm just going to come up here. So I'm going to do it twice. Filter. I normally do not do this twice in a row, but sometimes, I did it by accident last time, and it worked out pretty well actually. It didn't over process my image because you don't want to, your images over processed, they tend to look plasticky after a while. So you got to be careful when you do it. And we'll see what it looks like. But as you can see, the background already looks better. It took a lot of the noise away, but with the sharpen, it kept some of the galaxies nice and sharp. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. And again, I can turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, so you can see what it did. All right, next. What I like to do, and some people will just leave these layers here. I like to come in here and flatten it. So I combined all the layers. Next thing I'm going to do, I wanted to increase the color. And again, I'm going to do it my little quick and dirty way. Make a new layer. Come over here to Mode, Adjustments, Vibrance. And I'm going to turn the Vibrance up to, I'm going to crank it up to 34. And the saturation, I'm also going to crank up to like 34. And you can see it really made a difference in all the stars and the galaxies. Oops, going the wrong way. Now, let's say you did this and you overdid it. Well, what you can do is over here, you can this opacity mask, you can just scroll it down. As a matter of fact, I don't like to go full blast on anything I do. I usually end up using this opacity mask anywhere from 30 to 70%, somewhere in between that. I'm going to leave this at 70 right now. And that looks pretty good to me. Next, I'm going to come over here to Flatten Image because I like to flatten them. All right. Let me see where I'm at with time here. Okay, I'm going to stop it and I'll be back.